I have a new monitor, so this is gonna be really weird because I'm like watching my monitor, but trying to look at the lens, but my monitor, blah, blah, blah. Hi, my name is Posty, and you're watching Disney Channel. Just kidding, you're watching my channel. If you meant to be watching Disney Channel, you might want to go watch that. But if you're here, might as well stay a while, you know what I'm saying? Today, we are going to be talking about my experience with Chamberlain Coffee. I have bought, I don't even know when I bought the coffee because I bought so much that it's taken me so long to go through it, but I'm basically close to the end. I've tried all of the coffee brews that I bought. Let's just chat. Okay, so the coffee brews that I bought a bag, a 1 pound bag of the early bird brew, and I bought the early bird like pack, like gift set or whatever, and then I bought the social dog cold brew set, like the bags, the steeped bags. Same with the careless cat. Did I do that right? Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this so far. The one I use literally all the time is the early bird pack, whatever it's called, bag of coffee grounds. I don't know. It's my favorite. I love it. It gives me caffeine, but it also tastes amazing. And let me tell you, when I first, okay, every single cup of coffee I have, no matter what, is like frothy when I add something to it with Chamberlain coffee. I just have to put it out there. It doesn't matter if it's iced coffee. It doesn't matter if it's hot coffee. It doesn't matter if it's like brewed as like steeped. Doesn't matter. It's always got like a little bit of froth. So if you like that, you'll love it. It is the smoothest coffee I have literally ever tried. And let me tell you, you people know that I am a coffee connoisseur. And if you don't, here's a little backstory. I started making iced coffee when I was about 11 years old and perfecting it ever since. So I'm a little bit of a coffee connoisseur. Anyway, so that is what I drink. My coffee order will be here of like how I make my coffee order at home. Do not get coffee like hardly anywhere at all anymore because I just love my coffee so much. So there's that. This box. So this one had a couple of the early bird steeped bags. Hold up. It is empty. I have not used the mug yet because I just think it's a little bit too small for my liking, but it's super cute and that's why I bought it. I usually have my coffee either in a mason jar or I bought this social dog coffee mug as well, which I love. I have stickers, which we will get to in a second. And then I have the straws, which I have yet to use just because I just was so excited I didn't want to use it all up so I could still have something kind of nice to enjoy. I keep looking at my monitor. I am so sorry. It's like, you know, when you're like, I guess like not everybody in the world films, but like, you know, if you do film, you would know. Like if you had a mirror in the back of your like shot and you can see yourself moving, that's what it feels like. It's a little kit. So I have a few of these. We'll start with the early bird because it came with. I love the early bird. It tastes like just like if you made it, like I do mine over ice. That's my favorite way to make iced coffee because it's not too strong, it's not too not strong, and it's not too watery and blah blah blah. So that's what I do. So I've only used one of these, but I do really enjoy them. They're good for like on the go. Like if you know you're not gonna have time in the morning to make coffee, you kind of make it the night before, you know. So yes. I'm so all over the place. I'm so sorry. But my favorite part of the Chamberlain coffee situation, what is it? The brand, company, whatever, is that they have the caffeine levels on each brew. So these ones are 2.5, which I love because then, like, if I want to come home and have coffee because I like the taste of it so much, I don't have to worry about getting, like, high on caffeine a second time for the day, you know what I'm saying? Which the early bird, I think, is 5 out of 5 5 out of 5. It definitely gets me up, wakes me up, makes me feel good. I get excited to wake up in the morning because I know I'm going to have my early bird. Then I got the Social Dog Steep Pack. So I don't know why, but for some reason, these didn't come in a box. I don't know. But I also got 11 instead of 10, so that was cute. This is the Social Dog. I've used a few of these. I have quite a bit left, but I've tried it. This is my second favorite out of each brew. It's a 4, so it's kind of like if you're not going to wake up early, you're just going to chill at the house, have that. This is the one I also want to get the next time I order. I want to get one of the bags for Social Dog and not just like the steeped. I left these in here. These are kind of like disgusting, but I left these in here to show that I'm not just biased and I have actually tried them and used them, and I do use them. So when I first made my order, they were out of stock at the large mason jars. So I was like, oh, I'll just use my mason jars. And I have the stickers for each brew, so I can have 2 at the same time for the cold brew. So this one is the Careless Cat. This one is the Social Dog. I don't know. I thought it was pretty genius with that. And I will be putting these on once I get like the larger ones of it. I'll probably be putting them on there too. My review, I'll do each brew. On the coffee brand itself, I would say probably like an 8 out of 10. It's a bit of a hardcore rating. I know. I talk about how much I love the products, but the one thing with the steeped brews is that they have this like aftertaste. And it's not like a bad aftertaste. Like, it's a coffee aftertaste, but it's kind of like no matter how much cream, sugar, blah, blah, blah. Like, I like the taste of coffee, but when you have that aftertaste, it's like if you had like a cup of coffee, like you had a sip of a coffee with like, you know, whatever you put in it, your creamer, your milk, your oat milk, sugar, whatever. It's like you had a sip of that, and then right after that, you chased it down with a sip of hardcore black coffee. Dark roast. So that's not my absolute favorite. The early bird, not so much because of how velvety it is and how sweet it is. But these two definitely do have that, and I don't know why. I've done like different cold brews, you know, steeped it for longer or shorter depending on to see if it would change it, but it doesn't really change it. But I found that even if I do my own cold brew with the early bird, because that's the only like packed brew I have right now, I don't get it. So I don't know why it is like that. I don't mind strong coffee, but when it has the aftertaste, like if the whole thing was consistent and it all tasted that strength, not just like the aftertaste, I would probably like it more. The presentation is amazing. It's so like aesthetically pleasing, and you can kind of go by what your favorite animal is, which I love. Like, I love dogs, so I had to get the Social Dog, you know, and it's kind of like an incentive to buy a brew because you can go by your favorite animal. The colors are really bright and nice, and the product itself is really great, but I would still leave it as an 8 out of 10 just because of the aftertaste, which is personally probably my preference. I've had many cold brews before. That's just not something I gravitate towards, but somebody else might love it. So overall, it's a great product, great company. Always supporting my other YouTubers. Love her. Love anybody, you know. Do you, boo-boo. Keep thriving. If you want to start your own coffee shop or like coffee franchise extravaganza business, go for it. And let me know, because I will definitely try out your coffee. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to see more. I'll definitely be posting like super frequently, so make sure you're subscribed and turn the little bell on so that you can get notified and you never miss a video. But make sure you hit the bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, I mean, obviously if you're watching this video, you know how to work YouTube, so I don't even have to explain it to you. Anyways, that's all. That's all, folks.